3 in 4 Canadians think Justin Trudeau should step down, new poll reveals. This one got me very interested because a few months ago I was speaking with somebody and they said they are going to vote for Trudeau over and over and over again. They think the handsome young man is doing a very good job, and the person I was speaking to happened to be Canadian. So if they're saying 3 in 4 Canadians think he should step down, I probably was speaking to the fourth. Well, I'm curious to see this one, so let's get to it.
There is no good news for the Liberals anywhere in this latest polling from Ipsos, provided exclusively to Global News. The country is tired of Justin Trudeau, tired of his government, and were an election to be held today, Pierre Poilievre's Conservatives would almost certainly win a majority. When the Liberals vaulted from third to first in the 2015 election, it was all because of Justin Trudeau, a leader that Canadians were excited about after nearly 9 years of Stephen Harper. But after 8 years of Justin Trudeau, most Canadians are ready for change again.
They created the party of Justin Trudeau, and they're going to live or die by that. They certainly have lived reasonably well over the space of the last 8 years, but the other conclusion, the other outcome, is the one in which they're defeated because they are the party of Justin Trudeau, and that's where they are today.
72% of respondents said Trudeau should step down now. Even among those who are Liberal supporters, 33% think Trudeau should go.
I've
Even
never
Liberals.
seen a number that high for a prime minister, probably since Brian Mulroney back in 91, 92, and that's what this really reminds me of.
And because the Liberal brand is now so closely identified with Trudeau, Trudeau's falling popularity has pulled the party down. If an election were held today, 40% would vote Conservative, 24% would vote Liberal, 21% would vote NDP. Among Quebec respondents, 32% picked the Bloc Québécois, 28% would pick the Liberals, and 22% would choose the Conservatives.
But what might happen there isn't Justin Trudeau and what is his name, Jagmeet Singh? Aren't they like friends? So what if they decide to merge or, I don't know, convince people to vote for Trudeau? That would mean 45%, right? Yeah, 45% would be voting for the Liberal Party and the Conservative might not win. Unless I'm not doing the maths correctly, or can't it happen? Because I've heard people say that. People are saying that NDP and the Liberals will merge and blah, 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 blah. I don't know. But let's see how it's going to go. A lot of you that watch my videos are already saying Pierre Poilievre is going to take it and you're voting for Pierre Poilievre, and you've shared your reasons in the comment section. I do like his message, and at this point in Canada, we've seen one side do their best. It's time to see what another person can do. I mean, it's always a good time for a change. It's like a basketball game, right? Or a basketball team. If a coach cannot take the team to the finals or to win a championship, most likely they would change the coach, not because he's a horrible person necessarily, but because they want to see if there's another person that can, take the team there. So I think Canada is in that phase right now. This leadership, they've done their best and we appreciate them for it, but it's likely that everybody would want to see a different leadership. Just saying.
In Canada's first past the post system, those numbers would add up to a substantial majority for Pierre Poilievre's Conservatives. Trudeau himself knows the numbers do not look good, but Global News can report Trudeau has told close associates he would not be true to himself if he quit as leader, that he is looking forward to taking on Pierre Poilievre in the next election, and with 2 years until that happens, Trudeau believes he has the runway to turn the party's fortunes around. David Aiken, Global News, Ottawa.
You see, I'm going to say the same thing I said about Joe Biden, because there was a poll saying Donald Trump is winning Joe Biden by, I think, about 2%. Now we're seeing the same thing happening in Canada. Pierre Poilievre is winning Trudeau by a significant amount. But remember, people are very gullible, and people always tend to remember the last information they received. What if Trudeau comes out with a policy tomorrow that says, well, forgive all student loans and forgive all mortgages? I don't know if that's even possible, but it's an example. What if he comes out with a policy like that? Do you think this will change the percentage, the poll numbers? I don't know. It might. Because people would be like, oh, he's doing this. Maybe in the future, if I keep voting for him, he's going to keep forgiving my mortgages or my student loans. Already in the United States, most student loans are being forgiven. You don't know what Trudeau might do tomorrow, to get the votes on his side. I think he has a few more years, or a little over a year before the election. Correct me if I'm wrong. But he could do something. I was hearing speculations the other day. I don't know if you guys have heard this. I don't know if this is true. Just consider it speculations. But they are saying that Canadians will be receiving money, some kind of income, about $2,000 for every Canadian every month. Imagine if he implements that. It might change the poll numbers to his favor, especially for people that can barely afford food right now. Now you're giving them $2,000. Trust me, this poll might change. So share your thoughts on that. Just share your opinion. Do you think if Trudeau does something all of a sudden, or makes a shift, these numbers might change? Feel free to let me know in the comment section. A lot of people still say that the economy is like this not because of Trudeau's fault, but because of the situation that might have resulted from the pandemic or the global economy. Some people even blame it on the war in Ukraine and Russia. Some of you that watched my video, you've already countered and said that is not true. That is because of Trudeau's policies. But if you think that might be true, share your thoughts. Here's the end of this video. Smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.